Hi everyone, it's Mr. Jensen. Today I'd like to go over drawing an isoline, or multiple isolines in this case. Isolines, there are three types of these lines, generally speaking. We are focused right now on contour lines. They show elevation. There's also isobars, which is for pressure, and there's isotherms, which is for temperature. In future questions, I know many times they use maybe like inches of precipitation as well. But they all work the same. All isolines work the same. They want to connect the same exact values to each other. All right, so this question says, on the map, draw the 60 meter and the 70 meter contour lines. And it even is nice to you. It says the contour line should extend to the edges of the map because that is a rule for contour lines or isolines. All right, so the first step is you're going to want to find all of the matching values. So I'm going to find all the 60s that I can. So here's one, here's another, here's another, here's another. I think this is the last one. So I'm hoping I didn't skip any because part of drawing isolines is going through the map and looking for all the matching values. All right, so I have to make sure that my lines extend to the edge of the map, but there is no 60 at the edge of the map. But the number 60 fits in between 57 and 64. So I can draw my 60 line in between those two numbers. So I'll start my line on the edge of the map to make sure it goes all the way off the map like the question wants. And I can draw it through 57 and what was that, 64. Now I can connect it. So I'm going to continue my line. I'm allowed to go through here because technically 60 fits in between 58 and, for example, 73. So I can still keep drawing. All right, I'm drawing over. It fits in between 58 and 68. It fits in between 58 and 63. It fits in between 57 and 61. And now I kind of get stuck here. It doesn't fit between 52 and 53. But it does fit through 61 and 53. So I have to go down here. All right, it fits between 57 and 68. And here's like a little, I don't know, a break point. It's an actual 60, so I can connect it. Then I have to keep going because I want to go all the way to the edge of the map and connect all of my values. So 60 fits in between 55 and 68. That works. Here is another 60, kind of like a break. And my last one, and I'm off the map. All right, so that's my 60. This question requires the 70 as well. I'll do that in red. So now I have to kind of start over. Step one, I find all of my like values. Here's 70, 70, 70. So this one seems to have a little less like values, which might make this just a little tiny bit harder. All right, so just like my 60, I have to go off the map. This is the way that I like to do it. I would like to find where I can do it off the map first. And that would be around right here because 67 and 65, 75, that will fit 70. So I could start my 70 right here and draw it through 67 and 75. I'm going to draw this upwards because I want all my 70s below this red line or higher. And I want all my 60 values behind it or above it. So here's my 70. So here's 68. I can't go through 61 or 68. I have to go down and around. Here's another 70. This is going to be the hardest part, I guess, or maybe the most challenging. 70 has to fit in between 68 and 73 where I'm making this dot. It's a really tight space, but 70 still exists there, so I can go through 68 and 73. I have to go through this value as well, down and off my map where 70 exists. All right, so that's a little review on drawing isolines.